You're watching an RH Reality Check production brought to you by rhrealitycheck.org.
My name is Roman Reed. I'm 33 years old. September 10th, 1994, I suffered a spinal cord injury while playing junior college football. Immediately after my injury, I knew that something had to be done. We had to turn my biggest negative into our biggest positive. It's going to be the greatest challenge of my life to be able to find a cure, not only for me, but also for other people who are suffering related neurological disorders, such as MS, Parkinsons, Alzheimer's. I do believe that I am strong-minded, and I know that it's hard for me to go through. So children, those who maybe not be as strong-willed, it's not fair to everyone be suffering. Cures are possible through stem cells. We went around and found every single assemblyman, every single California senator, and we gave them all a letter. And one person answered, John Dutra. John Dutra cared enough to sponsor the Roman Reed Spinal Cord Injury Research Act. And that act, I'm so proud to say, provided the first state funding for embryonic stem cell research in the entire nation. It's a California law that every year puts between $1.5 and $2 million into a general fund run by UC Irvine. And at UC Irvine, scientists make grant proposals and we fund accordingly. I do not accept the fact that a spinal cord can be bruised and never be able to have regeneration. Why can a bruise cause paralysis for the rest of your life? That doesn't make sense to me. Thankfully, California is such a leader that we've actually become the de facto federal leader in the absence of a true federal policy for stem cell research. So really, even though we're having science in California, people throughout the nation will be able to benefit from this. We can now take a mouse, completely sever the spinal cord, put embryonic stem cells, and that mouse is walking again perfect. It's ridiculous to think that those who are suffering are not worth embryonic stem cells that are going to be thrown away in fertility clinics. When you go into fertility clinics, they usually take 10 eggs. Hopefully they're successful in the first 3 tries. At least 3 eggs are going to be discarded as medical waste. We can take this medical waste, which I think is a gift that should not be considered medical waste, take the DNA out, put your own DNA in, and one day we'll be able to have cures that are patient-specific. You can't have quality research without having the material to research on. So we need more access to quality stem cell lines. Stem cells hold the key to be able to cure all the disabling suffering that's going on right now, needlessly, and at an unimaginable cost to our economy. There's been so much misinformation given. Some people think that these are aborted fetuses. We can't even get embryonic stem cells out of aborted fetuses. It's ridiculous. People are perverting the issue for their own sake, and it's wrong. We need a federal policy that not only allows for funding, but also allows for access. What's wrong from trying to find cures for those who suffer? What's wrong from taking something that was going to be medically discarded as waste? This is what we need, not only for those who are suffering, we need it for our economy. This is super important, and the federal government must provide some leadership, which they have not for the past 8 years. There's nothing more pro-life than trying to help the suffering. That's what Jesus did. So you tell me what's wrong with that.